Hello.
Hi.
Happy Friday.
Same to you, my friend. Same to you. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. As you enter the room, please give us a thumbs up just because we asked you to. And today we will be talking about Jamal's favorite show,
It's
Below
someone
Deck
I like.
Sailing Yacht. No,
This
go
is
ahead.
interesting because it just came on last season. Excuse me,
Mhm.
and I thought it was really interesting because it was actually a sailing yacht. So I'm like, okay, this should be honestly. If I'm being honest, I just want to see it when it gets some high winds and almost tip over, almost. So I
So
want to see
you
how the
will
captain
watch a
handled it.
whole season for that.
Yes, and the crews are gonna be a little bit different, and the clients are gonna be a little different. And I've watched sailing before when I was younger. I used to watch the America's Cup when I
Mhm.
was younger. So
Mhm.
and I was thought was the fact that they can like control the sails and they know like which way to go. I would be so lost. Like we're gonna just try this little left way and see how it goes. Um, so yeah, that's why I found it really interesting because it's different than a standard yacht where you just kind of have to steer and all that stuff. Like with sailing, I feel it takes a lot more expertise because you have to like gauge the wind and then the wind can just like you can hear like a what's it called like a crosswind and that can affect you and then you can hit like a patch of wind and there's so much more that can go wrong and so much more
Mhm.
you have to be aware of. I just love the fact I get to see how you handle it, like how much charting you have to do, like how do you avoid the wind pockets. I mean, I just like it personally.
Okay. All right. So this is Below Deck Sailing Yacht Season 2, Episode 1, Running on Fumes. And so let's take a look because I'm new to it this season. So we've got some pictures of some of the crew here. From this is an E Online article. So this is the captain here. This is Captain Glenn.
Hmm.
He's real
he
laid back in comparison
very
to what's his name, Captain Lee.
he has his moments, but only when like when it has to be had. But he's really laid back, really chill. He likes to let people do their job, so he can focus on selling a boat. So I think he's like the perfect temperament for a sailboat, a sailing yacht, I should say.
Okay, so Captain Glenn Shepherd, originally from Montreal. Oh, he's from Montreal. Okay, all right. So, here's my favorite, Chef Natasha, from Trinidad. Okay, so
she
wait. Born in
like
Trinidad, Natasha de Bourg escaped a difficult childhood, troubled marriage to take a leap of faith and attend culinary school in Europe. Ooh, we like her. She's spicy.
I like her. She's spunky. She knows what she wants. She knows what her expectations are for herself and the meal she wants to put out. And she already gets to it with the chief stew. So yeah, I like her already.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so next we have, okay, so this is Daisy, the chief stew. Um, yeah, I was with Natasha on that back and forth with regards to the table being set, whether they eat or not. You should have set up the breakfast area. Case closed, Daisy. You did wrong.
Daisy's
Okay,
going to be
so
interesting to me.
she is?
I think she's going to be once we see her really get into it with the crew because as we see in the episode, she really doesn't do anything with the third stew. She lets her second stew handle the training, which I found very interesting. And we've seen in previous um, installations of this show when the chief stew doesn't really help out the third or even the second stew, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't go well.
Yeah, because then it's not done the way how the chief stew wants it done. Oh, God. Good luck, Daisy. Okay, so this I think is Colin.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't notice that tattoo. Okay, so Colin McCrae, he's the chief engineer. Ooh, okay.
Colin is super
Um,
quiet. Colin's like super quiet. He's like I think he'll be in the mess, but on the peripheral. I don't think he'll be
Mm-hmm.
directly in the drama, but he strikes me as the type who's going to be on the outside looking in, and he'll chime in when necessary.
The only thing I remember about Colin was that he came in from Panama. That's about it. Wait, is he the one who bought a
Yep.
catamaran?
Hmm.
Okay, so I remember two things about him. Okay. Good luck to you too. All right, next. Ugh, I didn't like his hair.
I didn't
What
like
was
him at all. Gary,
Gary, first mate?
yeah, no, he can go now.
Okay, so wait. Oh, he's captain smaller boats. And run the deck on several busy super yachts. Gary King's 12 years of experience is apparent in the way he runs his deck team. Um, I did not think it was that apparent when he gave that uber long list to my favorite boy on the deckhand team, Jean-Luc, and expected all of that to be done overnight by one person. But I could have been wrong with that. But yeah,
Um,
I don't particularly like him.
he just for me, he was just arrogant for no reason, and it just rubbed me the wrong way.
And then he came and woke up Jean-Luc, who can't even
Right.
sleep because he can't fit in the bed, to ask him questions that he already had the answers to. Did you do the work? No. You couldn't figure that out?
Exactly. I'm just like, deal with that when he wakes up, when he's on shift.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is Danny. Danny is the second steward. Um, yeah. Okay, so what is she? After 2 weeks of dock walking for day work in France, Danny Soares started her career in yachting and has almost 8 years of experience working on the interior of yachts.
I like her. She's about her business, but she can have fun. You can definitely see she can balance the two. And when Daisy asked her like, why isn't she a chief stew? She's like, you know what, I'm good right now. And in her confession, she's like, look, she's like, being a second stew is perfect. I get to have I get to have fun, and I have to deal with all the messy chief stew duties. She wants to have more fun than be in charge. She's like, I'm good. And I will say this: I've always been love being a number two. I love being an assistant because you get to pull the strings and not catch the backlash if something goes wrong. So I feel her on that.
Okay, I this verbiage right here really caught my eye. Dock walking for day work. That can mean so many different things.
Right.
Girl, girl. Okay. All right, so who's this loser? This must be Allie. Yeah, Allie Dory, third stewardess. What? As a dive master with boating experience on the exterior and hoping to round out her resume with more experience on the interior, she's bubbly, eccentric, Australian with a big heart, unique perspective that guides her to emotionally unexpected places. Okay, good for
So
you, Allie.
basically, she's she has lots of experience, but wants to round out her experience because she probably wants to be maybe like a chief stew, a first mate, a bosun type person. So she wants to make sure she can speak to all parts of the boat, which I commend. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, why here she's an emotional drama queen. That's what I took from that.
Oh, good Lord.
But I
Okay.
did, on first impression, I did like her.
Sydney, I like this girl. You know why? Because she could sail the ship. We like her. Okay, so Sydney Zaruba, she's the deckhand, no stranger to life on the water. Sydney's parents lived on a sailboat when she was born, and she now helps run her family's boat business when they charter a 76-foot schooner named Freedom. She takes pride in her knowledge of traditional sailing, but being new to the super yachting world poses personal challenges as she gets caught in the undertow of a controversial boat romance. Ooh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's Gary and somebody. Like they don't, you really can't tell who.
Gary? Girl,
Hmm.
no, not Gary. I was hoping it was Jean-Luc. Can you tell I'm fascinated by him?
Yes, I can tell.
But no, I really like her because I like when she took over steering the ship from the captain when they were like dropping the sails or unfurling the sails or whatever you call it.
But yeah, but he knows she has experience too, so he felt comfortable.
I loved it. Okay, so okay, Jean-Luc Serza Lano, deckhand. As the youngest crew member and dubbing himself the tallest deckhand in yachting at almost 7 feet tall, Jean-Luc Serra Lano spends most of his career charter season trying to prove to the elder crew members that he's on their level in many ways. Okay, forgive me if I butchered his name, but he's so adorable. And like I was telling you earlier, he reminds me of Kim Kardashian's second husband.
Christoph
Yeah,
Reese, yeah.
yeah. I don't know their names, but
I
yeah.
mean, he seems fun and nice, except for like spraying the deck with diesel fuel. But
But
we
it
all make
was in a
mistakes,
cleaning bottle. It wasn't his
right?
fault.
Uh, yeah. Whenever you deal with cleaning products, especially in like a workplace, you're generally you're taught to actually check the contents and make sure it's what it says.
Yeah, but who would put fuel in a cleaning bottle?
Um, yeah, I've seen people put bleach and some things they shouldn't have put bleach in just because the bleach was in the wrong bottle, which is why they teach you to make sure you check the contents. And anyway, you should be looking like that's why most companies don't use those type of bottles anymore. It's clear bottles for that purpose, so you can actually see what's in the bottle. That bottle, if you know, it was a white bottle with no markings. So
Mm.
so that alone should tell you like, let me check this just to be safe.
Mm-mm-mm.
But he made a mistake, but they were able
I
to fix
wouldn't
it.
want
So
to be sniffing cleaning fluids. Like, that could be hazardous.
well, you're not supposed to inhale. You just take a quick sniff and go. Like if you're inhaling cleaning products, that's a whole different conversation. Just saying.
I just don't want anything to happen to my little French croissant right there. Cutie. Oh, I don't know what this is. Okay,
I
so
think
yeah, I think we've
that's
got
all.
everybody.
Yeah, I think
We got
overall,
everybody.
right. I think Natalia, I think her interaction with Daisy was interesting. So you kind of see a little combativeness there. And
Mm-hmm.
then also Jean Luc spraying diesel on the deck. Hey,
Stop saying that.
it's a mistake, but they were able to clean it up. He just needs to do better and make sure he learns and not get wrapped up in trying to prove himself so much that he
If
forgets to
he could
listen.
get some sleep at night, he wouldn't be like making mistakes like that.
True. And then
He
was there
is, what did
anything
they
else?
say? He's 81 inches and the bed is only 74 inches.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Dang.
But yeah, I just think it's
Um,
an interesting season. The crew seems cool. They're gonna have their issues, of course. What boat doesn't? But I think overall, the mix of personalities is gonna be entertaining.
what did you think about the guests?
Yeah, no. Thank you. Next.
I mean, like poor Nikki, she just lost her dad and she offers to take these people on the boat in his honor because I guess he always wanted to do it. So it was in her deceased father's
Yeah,
honor.
he loves
And then
sailing.
and there was one guest. I guess he had a harmonica. I can't remember his name. He was just rude from the jump and rude
Yeah,
to Nikki, who's paying for this.
I want him to get pushed off the boat just for a hot minute because he was just being rude and disrespectful, particularly towards Nikki. And the trip is about her and the memory of her dad. So I just felt he was out of pocket with his
Greg.
shenanigans.
His name was Greg, right?
Something.
Greg. Because at the end of the episode, him and another one of the guests go missing.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But I think this is going to be a good season, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too much liking the guests. The crew seems okay. Like, it's just the first episode, so I don't really know them, and I'm a little biased in who my two favorites are at this point.
Yeah. We all have our biases at the beginning, and then we learn.
No. Oh, excuse me.
Well, most people.
Sorry. Gesundheit. I didn't like Gary at all. And it wasn't just his hair. He said something that I made a note of here. His management style is like a dictatorship, and he doesn't care about anybody else. How are you on a team and you have like a management style like that?
Yeah, they'll throw a mutiny eventually.
Okay. Well, again, let us know what you thought about Below Deck Sailing Yacht Season 2, Episode 1, Running on Fumes. Is this something that you're going to watch? Do you like any of the characters? Leave us some comments below. We do read them and we do respond. Give us a thumbs up because we asked you to. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And click on the notification bell so that you're sent an alert every time we put out new content. Oh dear. Oh, and most importantly, tell a friend. I almost forgot. Tell a friend. We want more people to join our conversations. Anything else about this episode, Jamal?
No, it's opening episode, so there's not going to be too much to it. I think the meat will start around episode 2 or 3, probably 3. So I'm looking forward to it. I just enjoy this show actually.
What are you looking forward to most on this season? I know what I'm looking forward to.
For me, it's mostly the Daisy Natasha relationship. I want to see how that plays out.
Oh, I'm looking forward to when that rope pops because I know how dangerous that can be, and when the yacht crashes into the dock because I know how expensive that can be. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I forgot about that in the preview. I was like, "Oh, you damaged the boat. You're in trouble." Yep. That was my first thought.
Because not only the boat, but then you have to repair the dock, and that's a cement dock. So that means like a lot of people have to come in there to test the integrity of the dock that's damaged and then come in to like fix it. It's not going to be cheap. It's going to be a lot of fines issued because of that.
Sure is.
Oh dear. All right, guys. Well, until next time.
Bye.